everybody! A few days ago I put out a story asking if you would want a Q&A for 6,000 followers, and I got a resounding yes from a ton of people. So I made a post asking for you guys to submit questions in the comments, most of my comments were from mutuals, but as promised, here's the video answering the questions. Q. What inspired you to start drawing? I was always a pretty artistic kid. Like, I always had a draw towards art, and I also had major unrestricted internet access, so games like Undertale and Bendy came out, and I quickly got very attached to them. Most of my early art was just me trying to copy other people's art, like Lavender Town and Blog the Great Rogue were like the two people I used to copy a lot. And then the animation meme community got popular, and I started making my own like furry characters. Like, I would make them in Gacha Life and then I would draw them, and that's what really got me into art. I had a pretty big hiatus actually at the beginning of COVID, and I didn't start drawing again until like 2024, 2023. Yugo Limbo's art was like a huge inspiration, and I think that if I hadn't gotten into like Be Kind My Neighbor and Smile For Me and Great God Grove, I genuinely might have stopped making art. So that was a huge, like, their work was really inspirational to me. Q. Who's your favorite Dandy's World character? To play, it would probably be Shelly, Bassie, or Coco, but just my favorites in general. I really like Ginger, I really like Bobette, I really like Dial. I love Bassie and I love Coco, and my favorites to draw are definitely Yada and Bassie. Q. Who's your favorite OC? Loser is definitely my favorite character. She's probably the most personal character I've ever created, and I also just love her design, which is really sad because I like never draw her, but I love Loser. Q. Did you have a Wii growing up? If you did, what was your favorite game? I did. My favorite game to play was Mario Kart, and I had a copy of the original Sonic. I was never very good at it, but that was my favorite game to play. Q. What's your ultimate favorite game? This is so hard. There are so many games that I love, that I'm very like passionate about, that I'm just deep within the trenches of the fandoms. But if I had to pick one ultimate game, the game that I could only play for the rest of my life, my like top favorite, most well-rated game, it would be Inscription. The storytelling, the art style, the characters, like the gameplay, it is all just like insanely addictive, especially like Leshy and PO3 segments. I love Inscription so much. I also just love Leshy as a character. I think he's a really like relatable character. So Inscription all the way. Q. Who is your favorite mutual? Wink wink, nudge nudge. There is a mutual hierarchy, but that will remain within my mind. There is a favorite mutual though. Rest assured, one of you is my favorite. I'll let you determine who it is. Q. Cats or dogs? I've always been more of a cat person. My cat is actually on my lap right now as I record this, but I still really love dogs. Q. Who has been your least favorite OC to design? OC designs usually come really naturally to me. I usually don't have any trouble when creating my characters because usually before drawing them I already have a pretty set design in my head, but for some reason Baby has been such a hassle for me to draw. Like, something about her face and her hair, they trip me up every time I try to draw her. Q. What experiences in your life remind you of your OCs? Why do you create OCs? I go to a queer support group where I live, and almost every single time I step foot inside, I'm vividly reminded of Loser. Like, I don't know what it is, but yeah. I also have a very old, like, rusty laptop. I've complained about it a lot on my story, but every time something goes wrong with it, I in my mind, internally, I blame Bo. A lot of my OCs are vent OCs, or they started out as vent OCs. Loser and Kylie are just, like, great examples of this. Like, if you look at Kylie's original draft of his story and, you know, Loser's original drabbles and her story, They both started out pretty edgy because when I made them, I was pretty angry at the situation I was in. Loser is dating a very shitty guy, and she's trapped in a relationship that she doesn't feel safe in, that she doesn't, love the guy that she's with. and that very much is based off of my personal experiences with my ex. Kylie has a really shitty relationship with his parents, and he's often couch surfing or homeless during How the Dead Are Buried. A lot of my OCs also struggle with addiction because that's something I've struggled with at various points throughout my life. But yeah, without getting too personal, a lot of my OCs are based on my personal experiences, and they're made to kind of cope with some of the stuff that I've gone through, or to feel like a little bit less alone in the stuff that I've gone through. But, also, I hope that there's somebody else out there that, can relate to them, I hope that there's somebody else out there who's lived something similar to what I have and, finds comfort in my characters because they find them relatable. Q, who is your girlfriend? I wonder who sent this one in. Anyways, I've been dating my fellow wonderful artist, Sock Full of Teeth. We're going to be going on 1 year next month, actually. Q, who's been here since you picked up a pencil? My very close personal IRL friend sent this question in. But, obviously her. But a lot of my early followers were either from the Great God Grove fandom or from my cost video, because that was the first video I made to go viral, I think. A lot of you probably remember the why are you dressed like an ant video too. Q, if Bo was an outfit style, what would they wear? If Bo was able to generate a stable outfit, I think that they would probably be into dry K or that cute core, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know the name of it, but it's the creepy cute core that I see a lot of girls on Pinterest have. It's really cute. I think Bo would really like both of those. Those are all the questions I got. I really appreciate everybody who commented and asked me questions. That was really sweet of everybody. I don't know, let me know if you would want this to be a routine thing for every time I hit a new follower milestone. I think that could be fun. I'm gonna try and make a YouTube video very soon. I know I always say that, but for real this time, I'm gonna try and start uploading on YouTube and overall just being more active on here. I've had a rough couple of months, but I think I'm gonna start sticking with the posting routine of posting an art dump every now and then, when I have enough art to post, because I think it kind of takes a little bit of a break for me, and I think you guys like it. You guys have been responding to it well, so yeah.